Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I was actually looking for a scope mount, like a scope cam mount. I looked up, there are a few, maybe a run cam, Mobius. Uh, you can even put a GoPro on your camera and on the gun. But I wanted something that it could, you know, look through the scope and see what I'm looking at, and maybe record it simultaneously so that I don't have to do much editing. And look what I found. This thing is a SOLOMARK scope camera mount, and it basically mounts. I have a digital camera over here which actually would mount on top of this thing, and I can actually put it behind my scope. That way I can see in the digital screen while it's still recording, and it would use the crosshair in the videos which I have in my scope. So let's see how to put this thing on. Before putting this thing on, just a quick review about this one. It's full metal, only these screws are plastic, which I think is a good thing. That way it won't scratch your scope. Now, once you have painted your scope and everything, I don't think it should matter much. Plus, airsoft is a little bit rough game. You do run around in bushes and things, so your gun does get scratched up and all. But scope is something which I tend to take more care of it because it's expensive. But anyways, let's try putting this thing on, and then we will see how it goes. The first thing that I'm gonna do is put my camera on the mount. The reason why I'm doing this is because once I turn my camera on, I will have the display and I will be able to adjust my mount and how I have to put it on it, where I can get the best picture. So let's first do that. As we see over here, we have a small screw that fits on the mount area on the camera. So let's just do that. It just screws in. Now I'm not gonna tighten it right now because I still need to adjust it. And you see over here, this is a slider mechanism, so I can actually slide it, and you know, once I have it at the place, I tighten it up and I turn my camera on, and you see. Now I don't have a memory card in here. I'm just gonna use it for purposes of video. If I zoom in, that's something which is in there. Now let's put it on our scope and see how it works. To first put it on the scope, make sure, I mean, if you do have a scope which is a little longer, it would be easier. But on this thing, I'm gonna be putting first of my screws on the taper over here. The reason why I'm gonna do that is because that's gonna hold it nice and tight. So let's just slide it on and put the first one in. I put it a little too back. Let's pull it open. It's gonna be over here. That's right. The lowermost is a little difficult one, so we need to put that one first. Now as you see in my thing, it's still not sturdy enough, and I've been trying to focus it where it should be and how it should be. So once you see over here that it's still not stable enough, and I would like to have it this way, I'll tighten the other side. It's a little pain, but my camera view is still not that good. I still have a slight edge that I need to bring in. That's good. And I need to bring it a little down. I'll zoom out completely and I tighten this thing from down below. That way I've got a little top part, a little bottom part. I need to push it up. So to push it up, it's gonna be pushing it a little more. You can unscrew it up a little top and then screw it back in. And then maybe you can zoom in a little bit and you will see over here that my crosshair is not lining perfectly with the thing. We have a little bit shadow on this side. To adjust that, I'm gonna have to move it a little bit and see where it goes. Now if I move it a little up, we do see that the thing's gone. That's good. And I push it a little bit more and that's perfect. So I tighten it up over there. I tighten it up over there. I tighten it up down below. And the other ones. Now it kind of does have a little bit more, which if I move it up, but what you can do is maybe have it put in like this, unscrew it a little bit from down below. Now as you see over here, when we are looking in here, the lowermost part is not right and the camera should have been up. So for that we unscrew them. It's a little trial and error process. You have to do it again and again, until you basically get your right graphic, right display. Now when I loosened it and I put it back up, and you see your crosshair is right in the middle, where now you can move it around. Which now once I will have my memory card in there, I will be able to record it. But and that's how you mount your scope camera on your scope and enjoy making videos. Now if you would like to watch my more videos, just hit a like, hit a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much. It's Zuzuman signing out.